Q services, Qwashers, eBay and YouTube. What we're demonstrating here is how to set up a water tank for the vehicle, whether it's a large tank or whether it's a small tank. Now the tank we've got here has got a 3/4 outlet, and what we've got first of all is a split union. Now what happens here is this goes in and you'll find out there's no thread on that part, there's a thread on this. Now we've also set ourselves up here, and what we've got here is this system here, so you can isolate and turn off the water tank by using that point. This is a split union, so this can come in bits at any time. PTFE tape round here. We've also then got the facility here to be able to use if we wanted to and run straight off the customer's supply by opening that valve, opening this valve here at this point. The water will then run straight into here. It would then run straight to the pressure washer. If you wanted to at any stage, what you can do is while you're working is open that valve while you connect it to a customer's supply, and the water would automatically keep the pressure washer going but also fill the water tank up. At that stage we'll show you in a minute or two, and what we'd have is an overflow pipe that comes out of the vehicle, so there's not water going everywhere because you've got no control over it. On this fitting here, this is classed as the click connector. Same as the Gardini hose lock fittings, but a far superior quality. So they work in line with the others, but like I just said then, a far superior quality, which is click. Straight through direct. These are available in 3/4 hose tail or 1/2 inch. So if you were connecting up, you'd have one of them on, and that would go onto the customer's connection in from the customer's point. The other side would obviously go to the pressure washer. Any stage if you wanted to, what you can do at the end of the day and you've got water in your tank is turn that off, leave these two valves open, the water's in the pressure washer would automatically run out as long as you let air into the system at the other side by taking the gun off or whatever and keeping the gun open. So that gives you that option there. What we're going to do is show you, I'm going to connect this up right quick just to give you an idea. So PTFE tape round there you would, which we're going to do now. Because what we're going to do is fill this system up with water. Plenty of tape, not glue, tape, because you want to take that in bits at any stage you can do quickly and easily. Just going to tighten that into there. You get some grips and you would tighten that up at that point. So that is then tight, so that can come off any stage. At the moment in time that valve's shut. BALLCOCks, what you've got to watch out for. So we're taking the water from this point at this point of the actual vehicle itself into the machines and everything else and laying it all out. Put a point off there to go out the side door. We're feeding the machine, or we can do it the other way around. This can be altered around both ways. Got a BALLCOCK here, high volume BALLCOCK. It's also got a hose tail on if you wanted to use it. This is able to be adjusted, so you can adjust it to what suits you. The more water we get in that tank the better. Now I've drilled a hole down in this bottom, I've put a bulkhead bolt in there, and what I'm simply going to do is put that in place. Now you'll see I've gone as far into that tank as possible, but I've gone to this side of the divide, because what I'm wanting to do, which I'll show you in a minute or two, is take the water away from going straight in at this sort of area, and I'll show you why in a minute or two. We'll then put an hose lock, which is neat to, again, same sort of quality. The BALLCOCK in place, make sure you leave room for the BALLCOCK to operate. It's not going to catch the side of the tank when it's in place. And what we're going to show you next is this, and if you look inside you'll see where I'm coming from. So perfect conditions, your tank is full. That tank isn't always full, so if you can imagine a waterfall, if you've got your BALLCOCK in this area, at this point here, anywhere around here, you're taking your water from this bottom corner, that water starts dropping, and what it causes is bubbles to go into the system. It then causes air cavitation, because where the water's going in at, you're taking the water from. So as you can see, it drops in from a distance and it causes problems with the pressure washer. That is definitely not to do. Always put it to a different area from what you're doing. Like I say, you've got your point here. I've moved it and set the system up. So on there, what we've got is we've put it at this side of the divide. If we're doing also a dump return, we'd also put that dump in this area, either this point or this point you can reach into, so when the water dumps back you let go of the trigger and you've got flow and return system, it's going far enough away from this water tank at this side where it's coming out to feed the machine. Stops air cavitation, it stops problems long term. That is the way to go when you do it. Like I say, overflow pipe, absolutely fine to put a hole in here anywhere for the system itself to overflow. Thank you very much. Q Services, Qwashers, eBay and YouTube. How to set a water tank up for a vehicle.